Hey, what's up y'all? I'm back with another video. Building a daily routine for gold making, as well as keeping a schedule, is one of the most important aspects of the grind and helps to give yourself motivation to log in, as well as maybe make progress on alts. In this video, I'm going to be going over 5 things that you can be doing daily to be adding a steady source of income to your World of Warcraft routine. That being said, let's just get right into the video. The first and most obvious thing that you can be doing daily in World of Warcraft are the dragon riding world quests as well as the gold world quests. At any given time, there are 4 dragon riding world quests that respawn on Tuesdays and Fridays, and completing all of them takes at most 20 minutes, usually yielding around 4,000 gold. On top of that, since we are getting especially late into the expansion and world quests are easier to complete than ever, completing the world quests that yield gold will usually net you an additional 4,000 gold every week per toon for a total of 8,000 gold. If you're someone like me, who already has several characters with the Dragon Isles unlocked, this is an easy way to not only level extra alts, but make quite literally the freest gold of your life on the side that I would definitely recommend adding into your daily routine, as it adds up once you build the muscle memory, as well as gather more and more alts. The next daily farm that I would recommend is to check in on the Tanaan jungle rares. At any given time, I usually have an alt parked in Tanaan with the hopes that I'm able to kill one of the big rares that leaves the zone-wide announcement. Now, these rares are farmed pretty hard, so getting a kill on one can be quite difficult, which is why I recommend farming these mobs either really early in the morning or really late at night. Oh, and don't forget war mode, but I probably didn't have to tell you that. These mobs are usually farmed for the mounts, but if you're someone like me who got all 4 of them when they were current content, you're really in it for the medallions of the Legion, rep tokens that have a pretty decent drop chance from them, around 20%. On average, they list for around 4.5 thousand gold, at least on my server, and have always sold the same day I've listed them, seeing as they apply to every major faction in Warlords of Draenor. Now, if farming rares daily is your kind of thing, then you're gonna love this next one. On the Isle of Thunder, as a warlock, killing the rares around the island has about a 2% chance to drop the sealed tome of the Lost Legion, an item that typically sells for an average of around 20,000 gold on US realms. Like I said, this book only drops for warlocks, so if you planned on using a different alt to farm or you've been farming for ages on another class, I have bad news for you. Now, seeing as the rares have a spawn timer of around 30 minutes to an hour, you can realistically farm this all day if you like, but I found that just doing a sweep on one of my warlock alts is enough to usually get me a few chances at the book per day. Seeing as the book sells quite easily since green fire is going to be in demand until the heat death of the universe, and with a pretty nice price point to boot, it's definitely worth spending 5 minutes per day running around the Isle of Thunder trying to get. The next farm is actually one that you don't even need to be at your computer to do, since you can do them from your phone with the companion app, and it's the Shadowlands mission table for pet charms. In fact, I'd recommend logging out of the game and doing them from your phone, as it's much faster than flying there, and it's pretty easy to swap from alt to alt, as opposed to flying each and every alt that you want out to your Covenant Sanctum just for a mission table. On average, I'm able to farm out a little over 3,000 charms per week across 21 different characters, which is pretty alright if you ask me. As far as which you want to spend those charms on, it's entirely up to you to decide. If you're interested in the items that you can buy with polished pet charms, I'm going to be scrolling them vertically up the screen right now. You can choose to either pause the video, where you will realize that the image is incredibly blurry, or you can visit the Wowhead article for polished pet charms where I ripped the screenshot off of. I would recommend doing this, as there is a pretty fat sum of gold to be made from pet charms related items, plus you'll be able to level and collect a metric load of battle pets for events such as the Celestial Tournament, or just to add to your personal collection. The final daily farm that I recommend you add to your routine is simply just sitting in the auction house for hours until your eyes get sore from staring at your monitor, constantly refreshing, looking for items to snipe. This is by far the most efficient and most profitable way of farming gold, and it's personally how I've made my World of Warcraft fortune. Also, using websites such as Undermine Exchange or Saddlebag to look at deals is another great way for deal finding. Now, while not as fun as the previous 4 options, it's by far the most lucrative, and so long as you're willing to forego blinking for hours straight, the easiest way to gold cap in the game probably. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, awesome, pushes you against the wall, and kisses your neck. Huh, I'm just kidding. We're really close to 1,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it if you hit that button, because I deserve it since I'm really cool and awesome and funny, and you want to subscribe so bad. You want to sub so bad, I know it. Come on, hit that sub button. Yeah, that's right. Do what I say. Anyways, as always, peace.